Hi there, Jeff Hughes from Port Macquarie Websites. I just want to take you through setting up a website, a WordPress website on Bluehost. Bluehost is my favorite host, and setting up a website on Bluehost is just incredibly simple and quite inexpensive. I mean, you can get great hosting for just $4 a month. I mean, that's a cup of coffee, and they take care of all the technology for you, and they're WordPress friendly. So if you're thinking about setting up a website, you should be doing it in WordPress. I mean, it's one of the most widely used website platforms in the world. It is for a reason, because it's customizable, it's free, there are gazillions of fantastic templates, and you can turn a WordPress site into anything, a blog, an e-commerce site. You can make it as complex as you want or as simple as you want. So let's have a look. I'm going to show you step by step what you need to do to set up a WordPress site on your Bluehost account. Let's go. Okay, the first thing you need to set up a website is some web hosting, and I like to use Bluehost for all my customers at Port Macquarie Websites.com, mainly because they're set up for WordPress hosting, and as you're going to see, it's just incredibly simple using Bluehost. It's only $3.99 a month, and I mean that's nothing. If you can afford to buy yourself coffee and whatever else you're spending money on, you should be able to scrape up $3.49 a month. I mean, it's just ridiculously cheap. Now, I do understand Bluehost is not for everyone. If your website is going to have gazillions of hits and a whole lot of traffic, you probably want a more scalable host, but 90% of people don't, and it's a great way to get started. It's inexpensive, and if your website does take off and you start to get hundreds of thousands of hits, and you need something scalable, if you're in the marketing sector, etc., there's lots of other options there. But to get started, you want a reliable, simple host, and Bluehost ticks all the boxes for me. So what you need to do first is hop over to Bluehost and set up an account. It takes about 5 minutes. Pop your credit card in, and it's as simple as that. And then we get going. So let's just assume you've already got an account. You've set it up on Bluehost. You've gone to bluehost.com. Or you can, if you visit www.portmaccomputers.com and get your checklist, you can set up a Bluehost down there. Now, what we then do is just log in to your account. Okay, we're logged in. So the first thing you see when you go in is the Bluehost control panel. Now Bluehost, it's shared hosting. That's why it's so cheap. You're sharing virtual server space with other people, but it's all partitioned off. Imagine yourself in a big apartment block. That's pretty much what's happening here. So all you really need to do, don't worry about all this stuff and get confused at the start. We'll go through some Bluehost tips in future YouTube videos, but all you've got to do is you press this button here, install WordPress, right? So it could not get any simpler. So I've already obviously got multiple WordPress installations on my account, so I'm just going to put another one in to show you, right? So obviously, they're asking to do it for you, but you're going to do it yourself, because that's what I want to teach you. So we just press install, Okay, and we're gonna I'm just going to create a new installation in Paul Macquarie websites, and I'm just going to call it YouTube, just so I know what it is. Okay. Now, when you first create an account, the other great thing with Bluehost is when you create a new account, you get a free domain name, a .com name. So whatever .com you choose will already be here, right? So all you've got to do is install into www.yourdomain.com. Right? So in my case, I've got multiple domains here. I'm just setting up another installation of WordPress in a subdirectory. Okay, simple as that. And with Bluehost, you can set up unlimited installations of WordPress. So how cool is that? All right, so let's we just press check domain, and Bluehost goes away and just checks that. So let's have a look at the advanced options. Now right away I can change this information here, so I'm going to call it Paul Macquarie websites YouTube blog. Okay, and you put in your info and your password. Now obviously I've grayed these out because I don't want the thing on YouTube, and I'll put in a new password there. Now you leave that selected and you click I've already read terms and conditions and install now. Now that's not hard, is it? Okay, so that just takes a moment, and as you can see it's setting up. Now you can see at the top here where got our installation progress, so you can go and make a cup of tea or have a beer, scratch your bum while you're waiting. And this is all real-time television on paulmacquariewebsites.com. Okay, we're done. Okay, that's how quick it takes to set up, right? So your installation is complete. Let's view credentials. Okay, so we view our credentials here, and here we go. It's given me the address, so it's in a subdirectory from my paulmacwebsites.com YouTube, and again, when you set up your Bluehost account, you get a free domain name, so it would just be in your domain name, unless you're doing what I'm doing. Let's imagine I'm setting up WordPress website for a customer. That's exactly what I do. So this is the admin URL to get into WordPress, the username, which I've grayed out, and password. But that's really as simple as it is. So if I go to the URL, this is what we've just created. This is what Bluehost will show for anybody who goes to the URL, because the site's not live yet. They and I'll show you why. So we go to the other URL. Now all WordPress sites have a whatever the URL is, you just put wp-login to bring up this page, and I'm going to log in with my new username and password. That's just my password manager popping up. Okay, and here we are in WordPress. Okay, now it tells us our site is currently displaying a coming soon page. So when we're ready to launch, we just click here and it'll go to the live page. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here in WordPress. You have your dashboard down the left hand side, and you're able to create new blog posts, upload media, create new pages, manage your pages, manage any comments. The marketplace, Mojo Marketplace, is just there to buy stuff, themes and plugins. And the power of WordPress is here. There are gazillions of plugins that let you do anything with WordPress. Any customization that you want, you can find a plugin for it really easily. This is why I love WordPress so much. I mean, I've been developing a website since 1995, which is like the Jurassic era of websites. I think I coded my first one in HTML in 1995 and was astounded that I could see it in Netscape. I know a little bit of HTML, but I'd rather not. WordPress, you can get a site together really easy, and the best thing is it's easy for anybody to manage the site. You don't have to be a computer guru. Okay, so here's where you can manage users. You can add new users, tools, and settings, and we'll get to this in a second, right? So what we're going to do first, let's just make some pages. Okay, so I'm going to add a new page. Let's just do a bog standard website layout. Okay, so most websites have a contact us page, and let's just put some text in. And we'll fill that up with stuff later. Okay, so no image. We're just gonna, you can save it as a draft, preview it, or you can publish immediately. So we're just going to publish with this, okay, for the purposes of our little experiment. Okay, so I've added one page, so I'm going to add another one. Let's call it home. Okay. So whatever you want to put on the home page is going to go there. And it's publishing. Again, this is live Port Quarry website, YouTube TV with a slightly slow internet connection. Okay. So we've got 2 pages. Let's just do one more. Contact us. And we're going to put something in there later, okay? All right. Now we've set up 3 pages. And another good feature with WordPress is for beginners, they have this teach mode pops up, so it will take you through things you need to know, important things. Okay, we'll just get that out of the way. Okay, so if we go into all pages now, they're the pages we've created, and I'm just going to trash the sample page. Right. Okay, so we've got 3 pages: home, contact us. did I create 2 contact us? I thought one was about us. To edit a page, you just pop back in. Okay, what was the other one? More pages. Must have been that one. Yes, that should have been about us. See, so I can change the title. As simple as that. And you know, for search engine optimization, which I'll get into in a later episode, you really should be thinking about carefully what your page titles are, because that's how you get found in Google. But I'm just showing you how to quickly set up your first website. Okay. All right, we've got 3 pages set up. The next thing I want to do is go into appearance and menus. Okay. So right now there's no menu. So let's just let's make this the main menu. Okay. And we're going to create the main menu. All right. So I want to put these pages into this menu. Okay. So I go add menu, and they're adding it to the main menu. Okay. Now, if I click here, I can change the name of the menu, so you can have a completely different page title, which could be SEO optimized. So I could have contact us at Port Macquarie websites, blah 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 blah, but the actual label that's on the menu is just contact us. If that makes sense. I can drag these around in different order. If I do that, that'll become a sub menu of that. So let's just we'll have it like this: home, sort of traditional, home, about us, contact us. Now you can automatically add pages. I recommend you leave that off, because that then, you know, if you have a carefully constructed menu and you have that selected, that means every time you create a new page, it's going to create a menu for it, and you might not want that. Okay, so let's go save. Now the next thing we're going to look at is appearance. Okay, again. So when you set up a free WordPress install, they give you 4 free themes. Now there's a lot of other free themes on the net. I'm just going to run with what we got here, because I'm showing you how to quickly and inexpensively set up a website. But if you head over to places like Theme Forest, you can get incredibly beautiful themes for like between $40 and $70, and you know, just eye-popping themes that will make your website look brilliant. But just to get you up and running with WordPress, just pick one of these. And the other good thing with themes is you can change them at any time, right? So if you get sick of the look of your theme, just update it with a new theme. Okay. Now here, if we press customize, this is the theme that loaded as default. So this is what it looks like, right? So it's got, on the left, these are called widgets. So it's got the name of the blog, subtitle of the blog, a search bar, etc., etc. And I can begin to edit it here. I can change the colors. Let's make the background color, I don't know, a lovely garish green. How's that? Let's make the sidebar color something different. And we'll change the text. I think we'll leave it black. Let's change the background color of the sidebar to maybe a different shade of green. Maybe let's go into the blue range. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see how simple this is? I can insert a header image up the top. I can insert a background image. I can put my primary menu. So this is what we just set up before. We're going to select our main menu, right? So I put that in the left panel. It doesn't have to be there, it can be at the top, but let's just leave it there for the time being. These are the actual widgets here. So this will display any recent comments on your blog. This will display any recent posts. Maybe you don't want the archives here, so you can remove that, and bang. If I save and publish, archives will go. Maybe I don't want any of the meta stuff. I can remove that as well. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just go back to settings. Now these are the main settings for the site. So we have general, writing, reading, discussion, media, and permalinks. Now the first thing I want to do is go to permalinks, right? Now the default is this. WordPress creates a number for each page. That isn't very search engine friendly. So what you want to do is select post name, and it will give the actual name. Okay, that's all you need to do there. Save changes. Okay, so in general, you can change the name of the blog there. So in general settings, you can change the name and the tagline of the blog. Here's our YouTube blog. Okay. This is a WordPress address. Don't have to worry about that much at the moment. If you've set up in Bluehost, which is what all this is about, your domain name will be in there already. Okay. You can put your own email address in there, so when people subscribe to your blog, you'll get a user notification. Do not select this. Anyone can register. Okay. You'll get spammed to death. So you can change date formats here. All that's, you know, fairly white bread stuff. So you just change that. Now reading. Okay, we're going to have a look at the reader settings. Now you can set it to. You can set the front page to show your latest posts or a static page. So if you want to select a static page, let's select home for this example. Okay, so I'm going to save changes. Actually, what I'm going to do is launch the site just so we can see it. Okay. So if we again go here. Okay, so this is our site, it's live, and this is the home page, right? So I can have my home page information there, and I'm able to edit it direct from here if I need to. while I'm in the WordPress editor. And that takes me back in. Now let's create a simple blog post. So you can, on the little cross here, you can just create new post. So I'm going to create our first blog post. Here's our YouTube demo site. Okay. Welcome to our let's just do a bit of cut and paste. Okay. This is our first blog post, so you know. I can create a category for it. Let's create a category called YouTube. Okay. And we can create a tag for it too. So let's add a tag called YouTube. If we want, we can set a featured image. Okay. So we're going to publish that. Now let's quickly go back and we'll see a couple of things have changed. Okay, we've now got on our recent posts, okay, there's our blog post. Okay, people can leave a reply. So that's our blog page. Simple as that. Now this is a simple theme, but still incredibly customizable. So I've set the home page as a static page. Now if you're setting up a blog, maybe you want your latest blog post to be on the home page. So all you do is go back into settings, into reading, okay? And then select your latest posts, and maybe you just want to show your 2 posts. So let's just save it. Let's go back, and here we go. I'm on the home page, and now it's displaying all the latest blog posts. So that's all there is to setting up a WordPress website on Bluehost. Now, a simple WordPress website. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to set up a theme using slider images, and we're just going to get a bit more complex on the next video. This is just a simple run through of getting your first website set up. I hope you find it useful. So it's not that difficult. You can have a website up and going within a couple of days, just following this step-by-step procedure I've laid out for you. If you want to head down to our website, which is at www.portmacwebsites.com, I've put together a checklist that covers what I've covered in the video, and we'll just walk you through step by step to get you set up as quick as possible and get your website up and going. Good luck.